Hey guys, this is 007 Copycat here. So, you remember my friend Infernity King when he showed you his Infernity deck? Well, recently the new banned list has come out and he has improved it, so we are going to see what it looks like now.
Alright guys, here we go. I got the standard 3 Archfiends. Still 3 Necromancers, the same as last time. I'm still running 3 Mirage. I've been thinking about 2, but I tried it on Dueling Network with just 2 and I kind of lost, so I'm sticking with 3. It's good for my OTK because I really focus on that. And then I got 3 Beetles. Useful because I like to trish you and misworm you all day long. And then I got 2 Greffers. I love it when I open him up. I'm like, okay, I'll ditch an Archfiend, ditch Stygian in the grave, 2 out of 7 for my OTK. There's 2 Stygians. 1 Avenger. I'm thinking about maybe running 2, but I'm sticking with 1 right now, just because I do sink into level 8s quite frequently. That's it for the monsters. 3 MSTs. You can, with the new ban list, you can run 3. But the reason I'm running 3 instead of 2 is because I do not run Heavy Storm because it wrecks this deck. 1 Book of Moon, it's pretty standard. 1 Dark Hole, standard as well. 1 Infernity Launcher, can only run 1. If I could run 3, I'd be killing people. But, and then it's great, ditch them, activate it, ditch an Infernity monster from your hands, then you can pop it, it's like Mirage in that way. It's great, you top deck Archery and you search out for Launcher. 1 Monster Reborn, pull back an Archfiend or something. And that's it for the spells. Now onto the trap cards. 3-dimensional prisons. Some people run 2, some run 3. I prefer 3 because I like removing crap from play. 3 barriers, necessity for the deck. It's very helpful with 3. Don't run Dark Bribes, my advice, because it's going to give your opponent that free card, which could be a game changer, especially with all the bad stuff that decks are running these days. 3 Infernos, ditch 2 cards, up to 2 cards from your hands, and the same number of Infernity cards. I'm popping Archfiends and Avenger into the graveyard. Ditching Stygians. 2 Bottomless, I do not run Warning. Yes, I know, I do not run Warning. It's just too expensive for me. I spent a lot of money on the barriers, but there is Warning is coming out in the next set of tins, and I am going to run 1 because I am not a big fan of paying life points. 1 Call of the Haunted, I don't run 2 because it's the only reason I really use it is for pulling back Archfiends and grabbing that search. 1 Mirror Force. 1 Solemn Judgment. I was very shaky about putting this card in just because I don't like paying life points particularly. But once I put it in, it was great, and I like it a lot. 1 Starlight Road. Some people will tell you to run 2 with this deck. I prefer to run 1 and then side 1, just because it's a great card because now you got Torrential, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm in there and all in play. And then you also got the new cards out, the Rajiki Bottle and stuff like that. And then I got 1 Torrential. Let's move on to the extra deck. Let's see, we got 1 Justice Catastor, that's my level 5. 1 Iron Chain Dragon, kind of unusual. I'm thinking about taking it out for Gaia Knight, but I'm not exactly sure. 1 Bryonic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, good. Then I have 300 Eyes. I took out my Dark End for my 3rd 100 Eyes. This one's super. I'm looking for another Ultra. 1 Scrap Dragon, pretty good in any extra deck. 3 Infernity Doom Dragons. I have 2 ultis now, looking for another one. 2 Stardust Dragons, pretty standard. 2 Mistworms, as I said, I like to sink into level 9s a lot, but I'm looking, if I could run 2 Trish, I would. So there's my 1 Trish. But there's the extra deck. And now on to the side deck. Got one Armageddon Knight, my second Avenger, which I'm thinking about maining. This, just so you know, once you start seeing the side deck a little more, I am playing around with it a little bit, just kind of get a feel for what I should be running. So this is one of the things I'm playing around with, is a third Stygian. I just threw it in there a couple days ago, just kind of play around with the deck. One Burial for anti-removal, because the removal hurts this deck. Then I side Heavy Storm. I hardly ever put it in, but I mean, it's sometimes good. One Pie Duality. This card is good. It can set up plays, but then it can also hurt you because you can't special summon that same turn. So that's why I'm playing around with that card. My second call. Compulsory Evacuation Device. I used side 2. Now I'm just siding 1. One Debunk. Here, let me pick this up real quick. Clear some space. One Fiendish Chain. I'm looking for a second one. Great card. You can stop your opponent's monster's effects, and they can't attack with that monster. One Infernity Break. Playing around with that. Just put it in a couple days ago. One Rajiki Bottle. It's kind of good in this deck because you do get that special summon ability a lot, and because you attack each time you attack with a monster, it gains a counter. When it has 4, it's exactly like Rajiki. When it has 4 counters, you send it to the graveyard, destroy a monster your opponent controls. So that's why I'm playing around with that. 1/7 Tools of the Bandit. Pretty standard. I don't main it again because I don't like paying life points. My second Starlight Road and the Transmigration Prophecy. A lot of you are probably going to be questioning this card. The reason I side it is because it is good for popping one in particular card right back in my deck, Infernity Launcher. That sometimes I'll have people MST it and they'll be running heavy anti-back row. So I'll just side in this current Transmigration Prophecy and then pop some of those cards that they're getting rid of right back in my deck. So there's the deck, guys. Please leave comments about how I could make the deck better, and any information you want to know. And if you do want to duel me on Dueling Network, my username is Infernity95. Just private message me and I will host and look and say your name, and I'll host and we can duel. Thanks for watching.
Also, we will have the Dueling Network website down in the link in the description below. And also, what he said, to leave the comments for some suggestions for some cards that he could put in, or some to put in his extra deck.
Just help for the deck.
Okay, so, till next time, guys, LOL forever.